Welcome to my channel, The World Coin. Hello and welcome, coin lovers. This channel is dedicated to the fascinating world of coins from every corner of the globe. From ancient currency to modern mints, rare finds to everyday coins, we explore their history, design, and hidden stories. So subscribe now and join our growing community of coin collectors, history enthusiasts, and curious minds. I have 3 videos of quarter dollar. So let's get started. The 1981 United States quarter dollar coin is a significant piece of modern American coinage and belongs to the long-running Washington quarter series, a design that has been a cornerstone of U.S. currency since 1932, when it was first introduced to commemorate the 200th anniversary of the birth of George Washington, the first president of the United States, and by the year 1981 this coin had become deeply embedded in the everyday economic and cultural life of the nation, circulating widely in homes, markets, banks, schools, vending machines, buses, laundromats, and payphones, making it one of the most commonly recognized and trusted coins in the American monetary system. The obverse, or front side, of the 1981 quarter features the left-facing bust of George Washington, a dignified and classical portrait created by sculptor John Flanagan, inspired by an earlier sculpture of Washington by Jean-Antoine Houdin, and this portrait is surrounded by the word "Liberty" at the top, symbolizing freedom and democratic values, while the national motto, "In God We Trust," appears to the left of Washington's profile, reflecting the country's historical faith and moral foundation, and the date, 1981, is clearly struck at the bottom, marking the coin's year of issue. The reverse, or back side, of the coin displays the iconic heraldic bald eagle, a powerful national symbol of the United States, shown with wings spread wide in a proud and defensive posture, clutching a bundle of arrows that represent strength and readiness to defend the nation, while olive branches beneath the eagle symbolize peace and the desire for harmony, and above the eagle are the inscriptions, "United States of America," and "E pluribus unum," meaning, "out of many, one," a phrase that captures the idea of unity among diverse states and peoples, with the denomination, quarter dollar, placed below, clearly identifying the coin's value as 1/4 of a dollar. The 1981 quarter was minted at 3 U.S. mint facilities, including Philadelphia, which produced coins without a mint mark, Denver, whose coins bear a small D mint mark, and San Francisco, which produced specially made proof coins with an S mint mark, intended primarily for collectors rather than general circulation, and these proof coins are known for their mirror-like fields, frosted details, and superior strike quality, making them especially desirable among numismatists. In terms of physical composition, the 1981 quarter is a clad coin, meaning it is constructed with outer layers of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core, a composition adopted in 1965 when the United States stopped using silver in circulating coinage due to rising metal prices, and this clad structure gives the coin its familiar silver-colored appearance while keeping production economical. With a diameter of 24.26 mm, a weight of 5.67 grams, and a reeded edge containing numerous small grooves that help prevent counterfeiting and provide easy identification by touch. Historically, the year 1981 was a challenging and transformative period for the United States, marked by high inflation, high interest rates, unemployment concerns, and economic restructuring, and during this time coins like the quarter dollar played an essential role in everyday transactions. From buying groceries and fuel to making phone calls and paying for public transportation, meaning the 1981 quarter is closely connected to the lived experiences of millions of Americans during the early 1980s. From a collector's perspective, most 1981 quarters found in circulation today are common and modest in value, but coins in uncirculated condition, especially those graded highly by professional grading services, can command higher prices, and proof quarters from San Francisco are particularly valued for their beauty and craftsmanship, while rare mint errors, such as off-center strikes, double die obverses or reverses, weak strikes, clipped planchettes, or missing clad layers, can significantly increase a coin's worth and attract serious collectors. Beyond its monetary value, the 1981 Washington quarter holds educational, historical, and cultural importance, serving as a tangible reminder of America's leadership ideals, artistic traditions, industrial minting capabilities, and economic realities of the late 20th century, and for students, historians, collectors, and content creators, This coin represents not just a piece of metal, but a story of national identity, continuity, and everyday life, making the 1981 United States $quarter coin a meaningful and enduring symbol of American history that continues to be studied, collected, and appreciated decades after its release. Next video. The 1974 United States $quarter coin is a classic example of modern American circulating coinage and belongs to the long-running Washington quarter series, a design that has been in continuous use since 1932. Originally introduced to honor the 200th birth anniversary of George Washington, the first President of the United States, and by the year 1974 this quarter had already become one of the most recognizable and heavily used coins in American daily life, appearing in wallets, cash registers, vending machines, parking meters, buses, payphones, and household coin jars across the country, making it not only a medium of exchange but also a silent witness to the social and economic realities of the mid-1970s. The obverse, or front side, of the 1974 quarter features the left-facing portrait of George Washington, designed by sculptor John Flanagan, whose design was selected for its dignified, classical appearance and its ability to convey leadership, stability, and democratic ideals, and surrounding Washington's portrait are the inscriptions, "Liberty," at the top, symbolizing freedom, the national motto, "In God We Trust," positioned to the left, reflecting the country's historical values, and the date, 1974, placed at the bottom, clearly marking the coin's year of issue. The reverse, or back side, of the coin displays the traditional heraldic bald eagle, the national bird and a powerful symbol of the United States, shown with wings spread wide in a stance of strength and vigilance, holding a bundle of arrows to represent military readiness and national defense, while olive branches beneath the eagle symbolize peace and the desire for harmony, and above the eagle appear the inscriptions, "United States of America," and "E pluribus unum," meaning, "out of many, one," which reflects the unity of the states, with the denomination, $quarter, clearly inscribed below. The 1974 quarter was produced at 3 United States Mint facilities, including Philadelphia, which struck coins without a mint mark, Denver, whose coins carry a small D mint mark, and San Francisco, which produced coins bearing an S mint mark, primarily as proof coins intended for collectors rather than general circulation, and these proof coins are known for their superior craftsmanship, sharp details, and mirror-like fields. In terms of composition and technical specifications, the 1974 quarter is a clad coin, meaning it is made with outer layers of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core, a composition adopted after 1965 when silver was removed from circulating quarters due to rising metal prices, and the coin has a diameter of 24.26 millimeters, a weight of 5.67 grams, and a reeded edge with finely cut grooves that help prevent counterfeiting and allow for easy identification by touch. Historically, the year 1974 was a turbulent period in the United States, marked by high inflation, the oil crisis, economic recession, political uncertainty following the Watergate scandal, and shifting public confidence, and during this time the $quarter played an essential role in everyday transactions, from buying food and fuel to paying for transportation and public services, making the 1974 quarter an important symbol of daily American life during a challenging era. From a numismatic and collector's perspective, most 1974 quarters found in circulation today are common and typically worth face value, but coins in uncirculated condition, especially those with strong strikes and minimal wear, can be more desirable, and San Francisco proof quarters are particularly popular among collectors for their beauty and finish, while rare minting errors, such as double die obverses or reverses, off-center strikes, clipped planchettes, weak strikes, or coins with missing or exposed copper cores, can command significantly higher values depending on their rarity and condition. Beyond its monetary and collector value, the 1974 Washington quarter holds historical, educational, and cultural importance, serving as a tangible link to a transformative time in American history and reflecting the nation's artistic traditions, industrial minting capabilities, and economic realities of the 1970s. And for collectors, students, historians, and content creators, this coin represents far more than a simple piece of change. It is a lasting symbol of American identity, continuity, and resilience that continues to be studied, collected, and appreciated many decades after it first entered circulation. Next video. The 1985 United States $quarter coin is a deeply important and historically meaningful piece of modern American coinage, forming part of the long-running and highly respected Washington Quarter series, a series that began in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of the birth of George Washington, the first President of the United States, and by the year 1985 this coin had already been in continuous production for more than half a century, becoming one of the most familiar, trusted, and widely circulated coins in American history, used daily by millions of people across cities, towns, and rural communities, and serving as a silent witness to the economic, social, and cultural life of the United States during the mid-1980s, a period marked by technological advancement, economic restructuring, Cold War tensions, and changing consumer habits. The obverse, or front side, of the 1985 quarter features the left-facing portrait of George Washington, designed by sculptor John Flanagan, whose artwork was inspired by classical sculptures and was chosen for its dignified, strong, and balanced representation of leadership, integrity, and national unity, and surrounding Washington's image are the inscriptions, "Liberty," across the top rim of the coin, symbolizing the foundational American ideal of freedom, the national motto, "In God We Trust," positioned to the left of Washington's neck, reflecting the historical, moral, and spiritual values expressed on U.S. coinage, and the date, 1985, clearly engraved at the bottom, marking the year in which the coin was struck and entered circulation. The reverse, or back side, of the coin displays the classic heraldic bald eagle, a powerful national symbol of the United States, shown with wings fully outstretched in a commanding and protective stance, clutching a bundle of arrows in its talons to represent strength, preparedness, and the ability to defend the nation, while olive branches beneath the eagle symbolize peace, diplomacy, and the desire for harmony, and above the eagle are the inscriptions, "United States of America," and "E pluribus unum," meaning, "out of many, one," a phrase that reflects the unity of diverse states and people into a single nation, with the denomination, $quarter, placed prominently below, clearly identifying the coin's value as 1/4 of a U.S. dollar. The 1985 quarter was produced at 3 major United States mint facilities, each contributing to the nation's coin supply, including Philadelphia, which struck coins without a mint mark and produced large quantities for general circulation, Denver, whose coins carry a small D mint mark and also served everyday commercial needs, and San Francisco, which produced coins bearing an S mint mark, primarily as proof coins intended for collectors, featuring specially polished dies, mirror-like backgrounds, frosted design details, and superior craftsmanship that distinguish them from regular circulation strikes. In terms of physical composition and technical specifications, the 1985 quarter is a clad coin, meaning it is constructed with outer layers made of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a solid pure copper core, a composition adopted in 1965 when the United States removed silver from circulating quarters due to rising silver prices and economic pressures, and this clad structure gives the coin its familiar silver-colored appearance while keeping production costs efficient. With a diameter of 24.26 millimeters, a weight of 5.67 grams, and a reeded edge made up of evenly spaced grooves that help deter counterfeiting and allow the coin to be easily identified by touch. Historically, the year 1985 represents a period of adjustment and growth in the United States, following the high inflation and economic instability of the late 1970s and early 1980s, and during this time the $quarter was an essential part of everyday transactions, used in vending machines, parking meters, buses, subways, laundromats, arcades, public telephones, toll booths, and small retail purchases, making the 1985 quarter a familiar object that passed through countless hands and played a quiet but vital role in daily American life. From a numismatic and collector's perspective, most 1985 quarters found in circulation today are considered common and usually worth face value, but coins that have survived in uncirculated condition, showing no wear and retaining full mint luster, can be more desirable to collectors, especially those graded highly by professional grading services, while San Francisco proof quarters are especially prized for their beauty, sharpness, and reflective surfaces, and rare minting errors, such as off-center strikes, double die obverses or reverses, clipped planchettes, weak strikes, die cracks, or coins missing one of the clad layers that expose the copper core. can significantly increase a coin's value and attract strong interest from advanced collectors. Beyond its monetary and collectible value, the 1985 Washington quarter holds educational, cultural, and historical importance, offering insight into American coin design, industrial minting technology, national symbolism, and the economic conditions of the 1980s. And for students, historians, collectors, and content creators, this coin represents far more than a simple piece of change, standing instead as a lasting symbol of American identity, continuity, leadership, and everyday life, connecting the present generation with the people, values, and experiences of the past through a small but powerful object that continues to be studied, collected, remembered, and appreciated many decades after it first entered circulation. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. A new coin story awaits you every next day.